Thank you for all the one who stayed. My name is Asmae and I'm an S3 student. My topic today is going to be a simple question, which is social network, are we regressing or regressing? People nowadays are definitely attracted to social networks like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, etc. and are relying on them to connect, communicate, do research, and exchange cultures. And social networks can be very useful if used properly, but it may also be a harmful device that causes different problems. My first question is Facebook doing more harm than good? Well, the first thing is that Facebook is the easiest means of connection and communication. Facebook is considered as a social networking site, and if used as such, it can be a good way to make connections with people with similar interests and goals. Meeting people in person has become a thing of the past. I mean, making friends is as easy as Facebooking, which can create new friendship and renew old ones. And thus, meeting people and staying connected with classmates and friends is a major benefit of Facebook. And the second thing, I know we talked a lot about Facebook from 9 o'clock, but no one has mentioned the organ donation. And I believe that Facebook plays a big role in this. I know that Facebook can be used for organ donation purposes, and I want you to know that more than 275,000 people are tagged with organ donation statues on Facebook. This shows the enormous potential of social media, which means that Facebook can save lives. I wanted to show you a 2-minute video about this girl, about the boy, about a kidney donation via Facebook. Okay, so the third point is marketing. Facebook is home to hundreds of millions of users around the world, and it's growing every day. This number of users will be the market of any advertisement posted in the website, which offers a number of benefits to marketing professionals and small business owners alike. With its massive user base, Facebook gives marketers a nearly limitless audience for commercial messages. Although this social network has other benefits in addition to the one that I already mentioned and mentioned by the previous participants, it has also many risks. The first one is Facebook addiction, and my friend Salim has already talked about it, so I'm going to be brief. I'm going to give 6 signs, and they're not all the signs, but only the most major signs of Facebook addiction. The first one is oversharing. I mean, it's strange to find that there are still a number of people who voluntarily share their deepest thoughts and details about their everyday life. I'm not saying that sharing about ourselves is wrong, because each one of us has some social needs that need to be fulfilled. What I'm talking about here is oversharing, or saying too much and regretting what we said before. When we're addicted to something, we'll do anything just to get a satisfying dose of engagement in the activity. So in the case of Facebook addiction, we may become unable to judge what's appropriate to share. The second sign is logging on Facebook all the time. I mean, checking on your updates to your news feeds or responses to posts all the time. The third sign is overly concerned with the Facebook image, trying to be the perfect profile, and I think that's all the youth know what I'm talking about. The fourth sign is spending hours browsing through Facebook every day. The fifth sign is being desperate for likes. There's nothing, in my opinion, that is worse than seeing some of my friends seeking desperate attention when it is uncalled for. And the last sign is losing out on social life. Giving up important social or occupational activities in order to spend time on Facebook is a sign of addiction or a possible addiction. Another point is going to be the written language, which became a catastrophe. networks widely, it has certainly affected the written language. What I'm talking about here is the use of abbreviation, which became common. Those are some of the examples that I'm talking about, and I personally use them, but I'm sure that professors hate those abbreviations while composition. Spelling and grammatical mistakes too. I mean, while using social networks, people nowadays care less about their language and their writing. And I noticed that while chatting on Facebook, English is taken to a whole other level. And finally, no use of the capital letters. This is an American friend of mine, and while I was chatting with her, I noticed that she makes 2 grammatical mistakes. Those kind of abbreviations, like knows or I don't know instead of I don't know, and some other mistakes that are very common on Facebook. Well, over time, things change, and that to me is the moral of the story. For better or worse, change is change. It may not be good or bad, but it's different. It is what it is. And my response is that there is not enough data to know if social media is a net and positive change or a negative one. But if properly used, it's definitely a progression and certainly not a regression. And the last thing is, I want to advise you to watch this movie. I watched this only 2 weeks ago, and it really impressed me. It will show you that social network, not only Facebook, but also the mobile phone and everything, it can destroy you, but at the same time it can save you, and it's really an interesting movie. And thank you very much for your attention.